score 0-0. We are live here in Trinidad and Tobago. We are in Chaguanas. This is Nice Place Bar, and we're here with Harry and his friends. Harry, I have a Heineken hamper. I have a SportsMax giveaway. Just answer a simple question and it's yours, all right? Harry, clearly you're a Man City fan, right?
Yeah, Manchester.
Tell me the sub that was made in the 35th minute.
Well, it's sad to say, but one of the best players in the world, De Bruyne, it really hurtful, but De Bruyne, really, it hurtful. De Bruyne is the sub, and, you know, well, the replacement, you know, he's one of the better players in England also, you know what I mean? So welcome. We will choose them as the best replacement.
All right, Harry, here's your hamper courtesy Heineken, and here's your giveaway, all courtesy SportsMax. Yeah, I know it's a lot to hold.
Yeah.
When it comes to Heineken and SportsMax, we give away big things. Also with us right now, we have Jonathan. Jonathan, your brother has been here since early, begging for us to interview you. Let us know, when last did Inter Milan win Champions League?
Inter Milan won Champions League last in 2010 under Jose.
Oh my gosh! He knows everything. He's such a big football fan. Congratulations, Jonathan. What are you expecting to be the score at the end of this one?
It's a tight game. I expect that Man City to control the ball, and I expect that they'll still go through 2-1.
Well, one day, don't worry, we may call you up for SportsMax. Right now, here's on to man in Jamaica. Donald Oliver is over to you.
Thank you so much, Hans. And yeah, I see that you guys having a lot of fun over there in Sweet TNT. I should be joining you soon. But yeah, a lot happened in that first half. Not a lot in terms of action in the attacking third, but it was a really intriguing tactical battle. And gentlemen, we're going to go over the highlights now from the first half. And is it what you expected, what we saw in the first half?
I would actually say not really. I think Inter has been doing very well in trying to hold them off at a higher line. So we see them really get their defensive block going even in City's half. And we've seen, I think, 2 shots from both teams. You know, usually you see a lot more goal threats, as you say, from City. As we see kind of here, where they're pressing the other team, they're pushing them back, penetrating the box with dribbles, with passes. But this is one of the few moments that we saw from City.
10 players were in the box for Inter Milan defending on that occasion there. But Inter had a couple of chances. I was just a little bit wayward and over the top there.
Yeah, and then eventually the big man got his only chance at the game so far, Haaland. It was an instinctive shot, but it's a save that Onana should have been making, and he made it.
I think you should give him a little bit more credit there. It really was a good save. And then this one from outside the box from Kevin De Bruyne, that would have been his last bit of action before he was actually substituted. It's a big loss. Simon Evans, talk to me in terms of Kevin De Bruyne now missing the rest of this game. We saw it last time during the Champions League final against Chelsea 2 years ago, and we're seeing it again. That's just so disappointing for him.
Yeah, we've seen the script before, haven't we? A slightly surprise team selection from Guardiola, leaving out Kyle Walker, and then De Bruyne getting injured, and a rather subdued, sort of frustrating performance from City. I mean, I still think the end of this game will be different from that one, but it is something we've seen before. But great chance for Phil Foden now. You know, he's been pushed out of the side a little bit over the last few months, and this is a big moment for him coming in for De Bruyne. Full half of football to go at, and he could end up, really having an impact on this game.
Having said that, Leger, what are the characteristics that a Foden would have in replacing a De Bruyne?
Well, he has a lot of good penetrative running and penetrative passing, really good dribbler. So he wasn't brought on. He usually plays on the left-hand side for City. He wasn't brought on to do that. He's playing in the half spaces just as De Bruyne was. So he's going to offer a lot of that. And when he is playing in those areas, he is usually very decisive. But in those half space areas, we know that De Bruyne is probably the most decisive player on earth. So it's a lot to replace. But I do think that Foden does have the tools to do it at a high level. And against this Inter really low block, I think Foden does have some keys to try and unlock it.
Yeah, all right, so we're going to take a quick break, and when we return we'll have a little bit more discussion before we throw to our feed for the second half of this Champions League final.